How's it going? I'm Jeremy. I play guitar in Moths To Flames, and I'm going to do a quick gear rundown with you guys. First off, for the guitar, it's a JP6, just the pretty standard, straightforward model. This one has the flame maple neck on it. It's really like the only custom thing about it. We use the Ernie Ball strings. What we've been doing actually, we have a couple different tunings, and we were playing 7-string, so we were using the 8-string packs, so we could get strings for both our guitars out of that one pack. And basically what I was doing is that I would drop the bottom string, which was a 74, I'd start at the 64 and run it down to 13, and on the 7 strings I would do a 74 and take out the 54 afterwards and run it from there down to the 10. We usually change them every like 3rd show, keep them bright, sounding good. It really kind of depends on the weather. It can really affect it, whether it's cold to hot. You know, we're traveling back and forth a lot. The weather changes, so it can really fluctuate. You just kind of have to check them each show and just make sure that you keep them bright and everything like that. As far as pickups, they have the DiMarzio DP228, the Crunch Labs, and we just use the bridge pickup. Pretty straightforward. We don't use this one really ever, so I mean we're running tone knob, treble out, you know, and then just a piece of gaff tape here to just keep a little bit of noise buzz down, and that's pretty much it for the guitar goes. Alright, so for pedals and stuff like that, we play in 2 separate tunings, and we, for most of the songs, it's an A sharp, and then we do G for the stuff on the new record. And so how we pull that off live without having to change guitars and stuff like that, keeping it real quick, is that we have the drop pedals here from Digitech, and we can just stomp that B and G that quick and just keep running with the set. As far as pedals, man, we keep it pretty simple. I just picked up this phase shifter the other day. It's pretty sick. I like throwing it in on random little parts. And then this flashback delay here, they're pretty cool. You can customize them. They have an app on your iPhone, Android, everything like that, and you can select which pedal you have by TC Electronics, and they have all these quick patches that you can basically select which one you want, have your guitar plugged in, and it sounds weird, but you put your phone up to the pickup, and it basically throws a code through your guitar and into the pedal and programs it into a completely different delay. So you can do like a tape delay. They have artists that have like their signature delays on there and different effects, and you can choose from those. There's all kinds of them on there, so it's a pretty fun pedal. And that's pretty much it for the pedal board. Like just straight decimator, noise suppressor, wireless. We like these little TC Electronics tuners. They're really well with picking up the lower tuning guitars and everything like that. Keeps the space limited on the pedal board and everything. So that's it really for the pedal board. We just use the orange cabs. I believe these ones have Celestron GK12-100s in them. I believe they usually have vintage 30s in them, I want to say, but I think we got GK12-100s in there. It's a little bit brighter tone than the vintage 30s. And then for the amps, we have like the Fender EVH 5150, the little 50 watts. And these things are great. We don't have to use an overdrive or anything like that. It's got a real full punchy tone. It's bright and it really cuts through well, so we like them a lot. We actually just started playing with these ones on this tour. We used to run the PV 6505s, and so we just moved to these ones. Kind of keep space small again. We're trying to downsize a little bit, and we love them so far. They sound great.
What's up, man? I'm Aaron from Moths To Flames. I play bass. How's it going? I'm gonna explain my rig to you guys. So we'll start here with the guitar. This is a very, very old Fender jazz bass. It's the Geddy Lee model. It's older than I am. It's a 1986, and it's my favorite bass. It's got the Seymour Duncan quarter pounders in there. Pretty cool, sounds good. Nice and heavy, thick for down-tuned heavy music. These are the Diodarios. I play a 5-string set, just so I can keep the low string nice and thick, but I just drop the 5th string off because I don't really need them. Every 3 shows or so, I try to change the strings, depending on like how it goes. If it's cold, strings usually die a little quicker. Yeah, try to do it every 3 or 4 shows. For
Black market, right?
this, we have these Digitech drop pedals that we're using because the new record's in a lower tuning. Save time on guitar changes and stuff. These are actually really efficient, really good little pedal. Does exactly what we need it to. If we start to drop down further than we go, we only did 3 steps, so it's not too bad. You go down past 4 or 5, it gets kind of weird, but this works perfectly for us. Then we have the Microtubes B7K. It's a dark glass pedal. Very cool little DI pedal that gives a lot of grit. It's very nice for like the thick, like crunchy bass tone that we kind of go for. Mostly it's, you know, just to make you sound trashier, but that's what we want, so it works really good. And then we just use like a standard Sans amp. This is a 3-channel, but we only use one of the channels. It's just to shape up the tone a little bit more. But other than that, and then noise suppressor, because the dirty tone obviously gets a little bit of feedback, so just saves that. As far as the amp goes, we have this guy. It's the Orange Terror bass, 1,000-watt little bass head. Very cool. It's loud. You never really need to go past 2, maybe 3. It's cool. It's just for the cab. We DI the bass, so that doesn't really affect anything. This is just for my stage volume. It works really great. It's really small, so we can keep things small and compact. Try not to carry a bunch of stuff upstairs and things like that. So this works really good. Other than that, we have the standard. It's just a black on black orange 810 bass cab. Just pretty much what everybody uses. If you get an orange, this is what it is. They sound great. They've been doing it for years, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it.